What it do, what it do. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. That'll notify you all content that dropped to my YouTube channel. Make sure you also go subscribe to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. Also, if y'all like the content, make sure you hit the Cash App. All information is picked at the bottom of the ticker. What's good, Antonio? What's good? You see what today is? You see what today is? You see the title? Carolina Panthers 2024 NFL Draft. No trade deadline. Carolina Panthers only made one move, and that's the only move they're going to make. Jonathan Mingo. That's it. They can't make nothing else. They can't make nothing else. And it's a shame that other teams are not looking at the Carolina Panthers for trades. They don't see nothing. They expecting the Carolina Panthers just let people go. Jonathan Mingo went to the Dallas Cowboys. Why the Carolina Panthers holding on to Adam Thielen? I don't know. Hell, I don't know. I don't know. It don't even make sense. Make it make sense. I don't get it. They acting like we're going to the playoffs. Ah, shit me. As I say again, trust the process. That's all I can say. Trust the process. Any Carolina Panther fans, NFL fans, the link is picked in the chat. Pull up. Dallas Cowboys. Will they make more trades? Will the Dallas Cowboys make more trades? They went got a wide receiver, went got Jonathan Mingo. Will they make more? Will the Carolina Panthers make more decisions? I need the Carolina Panthers to be just selling everything. Why the fuck is y'all sitting back not doing nothing, Carolina? Are you serious? Okay. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. Y'all ain't got to be players. You ain't got to be played. Listen, first of all, anybody in their right mind know that Bryce Young wasn't going nowhere. We know that. But everybody else, I told y'all, Dave Canales got the Carolina Panthers thinking they still got hope of getting in the playoffs. Oh, yeah. They think they got hope, hopes and dreams and aspirations. Well, I tell you what, S.L.R is going to damper all of them. Call me Mr. Black Cloud. Call me Mr. Black Cloud. It ain't happening. Carolina Panthers ain't making no moves. They ain't budget. John Domingo, that's it. Everybody else probably got a high trade value. Why would you keep Adam Thielen? For what? For what? To let him walk? Dan Morgan got to go. Trying to tell y'all. When y'all gonna believe me? Trying to tell y'all about Dan Morgan. Ain't worth a fuck. Meek trash mode. That's what he is. Certified trash mode. Let me light up my trade deadline blunt. Carolina Panthers ain't making no moves. I love this. But make sure y'all tap in tonight. Election tonight. I will be going live at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. We're running a long one tonight. It's a long one. It may be a 2 or 3 hour stream tonight. Live election coverage. We're going at least 2 or 3 hours tonight. Tap in. Tell everybody. S.L.R. I got my girl. Me and her, we're gonna cover this election tonight. Tap in. The link will be posted in the comments. Pull up and talk about it. Who you want, Trump or Kamala? Yeah. Carolina Panthers, not even a busting a great. They're sitting over here waiting on people to call in for players. They're not even trying to even make moves. They're waiting on people. Man, get the fuck out of here. Lame as hell. Let's get into the content. They over here motherfucking tripping. Hold on.
Adam Kaplan. And, Adam, let's start off with the news today. Dennis Allen shown the door by the New Orleans Saints. I expectations were, to be honest with you, at the beginning of the season. They looked very much like a 500 or sub 500 team going in. Dennis Allen, generally speaking, where he's been previously, currently, not great coordinator, hasn't had a ton of success as a head coach. So do we have to go higher here in the Saints hierarchy to really decide who to put blame on here for this?
No, I thought, Craig, you set up very well. The belief around the league was that they'd be somewhere around 7, 8, or 9 wins. And after the first 2 weeks where they just, it was incredible. Clint Kubiak, the new offensive coordinator, 91 points. Their defense looked good. Everything looked good. Then Derek Carr has this oblique injury. The defense falls off, and that's the side that Dennis Allen comes from. He's really responsible for. They're running his scheme. The defense was never dominant like most people thought it would be. They're not even good at home anymore, where they were dominant for most years under Sean Payton, and they just kind of fell off. Mickey Loomis, their general manager, did go on record today in their statement, talking about they had their share of injuries. There's no question about it, but you really can't blame injuries when it comes to their defense. Just not good enough. Dennis Allen, by the way, is a very good defensive coordinator, but as a head coach, it just didn't happen. He was very young when he took over as the Raiders head coach in 2014, where he got to know Derek Carr, and they got reunited, obviously, with the Saints. And look, the other thing is, Derek Carr overall has not played good football in many, many years. He's not been consistent. So if you take it, you talk about the hierarchy. If you take it, it's not just the head coach. I get that the head coach is going to be responsible, but there's the roster billing, cap issues, which they continually have. It's a challenge every year with them. And it's funny, after 2 weeks, people thought, did we all miss on this team? No, we didn't. We thought they'd be mediocre, and they're really worse than that.
Yeah, it just hasn't been a great month and a half for them, without a doubt. All right, so the trade deadline is coming tomorrow. Adam, generally speaking, we spend way too much time talking about the trade deadline because usually very little happens. I mean, I'm just being honest. We throw all these things out there. I mean, this is the one sport, generally speaking, that is quiet outside of that big McCaffrey trade a couple of years ago. So you hear that every team is buying and they're looking, and the Cowboys and the Dolphins, I'm hearing reports of those teams buying. I don't understand that at all. But generally speaking, who do you think that is really willing to make a step forward to try to make the playoffs?
All right. So in my reporting over the last couple of weeks, and I'll add a couple more things to it. So I put out a couple of weeks ago that the Steelers are in on Mike Williams. ESPN had a report, but before Mike Williams, they're in on Christian Kirk. Kirk breaks his collarbone. He's out for the season. I'm told the Steelers are still in on Mike Williams. We'll see what happens by tomorrow's deadline at 4 p.m.
So might get Mike Williams.
The Steelers have been probably better than most people thought. I like that. It's funny. I remember in May, I'm like, if you like the Steelers, you better get on them now, because that 7.5 win total for the futures numbers is going way up. It jumped up to 8.5, and I thought that was too low. Clearly, they're going to be way better than that. But the one thing they need is wide receiver. Van Jefferson's the guy that they brought in. He played for Arthur Smith.
Too bad. Shit buffering too bad for me. Yeah, yeah, this buffering too much for me. Fuck that. Yep, yep. Fuck that. See what they're talking about on this one. Let's see what they're talking about on this one. See if I can get this one. Hold on. Let me see where this one goes. See if I can get this one to pull up. See, this one ain't no buffer. Yeah, but y'all should have known. Y'all really thought that Carolina Panthers was gonna make any moves, bust any trades really, other than the John Domingo or somebody we already know, man. I'm sorry. I'm most definitely sorry. Carolina Panthers hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know. But y'all gotta remember. Y'all also gotta remember what Dave Canales them guys said. What they really wanted to do. They wanted to win now. They wanted to win now. We can't motherfucking win now. Let's win. Let's win for the future.
But yeah, if you are Bryce Young situation is going to start to get weird. Number 1 overall pick. And then all of a sudden, I have no clue if the kid's confidence is ruined. They have a decision to miss offseason. They have a legit decision to make.
They really don't. They have to draft a quarterback. I mean, he's proven he can't play. I mean, he's proven it. To me, they have a shoot. Do they run the Dan Morgan, Dave Canales road? I mean, Dan Morgan just traded. He just traded Dante Johnson away to Baltimore.
Nothing.
And for basically a pick swap that's going to end up being within 10 picks of each other. He could have held on to Johnson and got a compensatory pick. He could have held on to him. Now, if you said to me, well, we got rid of him because we're a salary dump. Okay, I get that. I mean, it's a horrible trade. It's a horrible trade. It's a disastrous trade. You basically gave Baltimore a compensatory pick by trading him over there. You could have hung on to him. I mean, say the kid goes out there, say you don't play him. I would have said to Tepper, look, we're not going to play him. We're going to keep him because maybe somebody next year will give him a deal to go in the compensatory pool. Isn't it worth it for us? I would think it would be. I don't know who should make decisions in Carolina. I really don't. I have no idea. Like, I mean, I don't know how much we talked about this already, but have you ever? I mean, I know Sean Payton destroyed. I mean, Sean Payton called this offense bad. I mean, if you're the owner of the Panthers, don't you say to yourself, "Well, that's really an indictment. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here."
If you read the Tampa quotes after Canales was hired as the Carolina Panthers head coach, they didn't feel like they were missing much from a play calling perspective. I'm just saying. So let's
No, and look, please, no, real quick. I mean, that Pete Carroll hired Canales as a strength coach. Dave's probably a great guy, but Pete never promoted Canales. Pete kept bringing in Brian Schottenheimer, Shane Waldron. He had Canales on the staff. He never promoted him. That tells you a lot.
Mm-hmm. You heard it. You heard it. Pete Carroll never promoted Dave Canales on the coaching staff. He never promoted Coach. Pete Carroll bought Dave Canales in as a strength guy. He never promoted. Dave Canales really didn't get no real time action until he got to Tampa Bay. And the words is going around at Tampa Bay. They really ain't missing nothing. Actually, their offense looked better this year than it looked last year. Now look at Dave Canales. Man, if the Carolina Panthers didn't miss on this one, boy, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Y'all don't want to believe me, but you're going to believe me. Nobody in the national media believes in Dave Canales. They think he's a fucking fluke. He can't fucking coach. You got to remember, we was the only team to give Dave Canales a job interview. Nobody else. Pete Carroll didn't even fight for Dave Canales to be the head coach and then waited. Didn't. But he praised fucking Pete Carroll like the almighty God. And some of you Carolina Panther fans, you're fickle, you're blind. This guy cannot coach. And he has shown you that over and over and over again. Dave Canales has shown you he cannot fucking coach. That's why we got to get rid of Dan Morgan. That's why we got to get rid of Dan Morgan. You passed over Mike Vrabel. I can't believe you. We had Mike Vrabel coming in on the fucking plane. You tell Mike Vrabel don't even get out the plane. Because you already had your mind that you wanted Dave Canales. Oh, but you didn't want Mike Vrabel because he's too rugged. He's too manly. He's going to demand more. You want a happy-go-lucky guy. Hey, guys, let's do some yoga, guys. Hey. Fucking ridiculous. Unbelievable. 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 The shit that I hear. We finally found our coach. Man, listen. When he didn't play the starters in preseason, y'all should have known we was in a world of trouble with this coach. We should have known. This coach gonna listen to Bryce Young. Gonna listen to Bryce. We don't need no preseason. And y'all still think he a fucking good coach? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Dave Canales has to go. Look at the front office. The front office ain't making no moves. We just a flat out dud. We're another laughing stock. Can't make no moves at the trade deadline. We just out here looking stupid. I mean, come on. But we end up holding on to players we should have been trading. Man, get the fuck out of here. David Tepper's putting that pressure on y'all to make the motherfucking playoffs. Do your best. I'm laughing at y'all. I'm glad the Carolina Panthers ain't busting no moves. They don't deserve to bust any motherfucking move. This front office is hazardous, ridiculous. Who the fuck is calling the shots in the front office? First of all, the Deontay Johnson trade was horrible. It was so horrible. Nobody around the National Football League really wants to talk about it no more because they don't want to pick on the Carolina Panthers. They don't want to pick on the Carolina Panthers more than what they already look. You could have held on to Deontay Johnson for a fifth. The Dallas Cowboys would have gave you fucking more for Deontay Johnson if you would have fucking waited. Now you traded 2 wide receivers. First, you went and traded for Deontay Johnson. pretty much a straight up trade. Then we get him, and then we trade him. Oh man, that shows you about the Carolina Panthers. That shows you about our organization. Show you how dysfunctional we are. Man, that shows you. That shows you. No, I mean, no, I mean. Mm-mm. So we know Dan Morgan is making Britt. I know Britt Tillers can't be making any moves. They got Britt Tillers more as the cap guy. So this is really on Dan Morgan's hand. The blood is on Dan Morgan's hands. Got to get rid of Dan Morgan. Got to get rid of him. Matter of fact, let me look and see what we done did in the trade. Let me see if we done got anybody. Now I need to be surprised. Let me be surprised. Let me be surprised. The Carolina Panthers that did something. I don't even want to cross my fingers. Let me just pull something. Let me just pull it up. Let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. Trade deadline's at 4:00. Let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. Okay. Let's see where we at. See what the Carolina Panthers done did. Let me see what my boys that did. Let me see what my boys that did. Let me see with the new Carolina Panthers. Let me find out we done busted some moves. Let me see. Nothing but traded John Domingo. That's it. Get the fuck out of here. That's it. That's it. John Domingo. That's all. We didn't trade Chuba Hubbard. We didn't trade Chuba. Why did we trade Chuba Hubbard? What are you telling the Carolina Panther fan base? What are you telling them? Or y'all don't believe that Jonathan Brooks will be healthy enough? Is that what y'all saying? Crazy. Let me find out. Let me find out. I don't give a damn. Y'all can resign Chuba Hubbard. I don't give a damn. It don't bother me. I don't think just give me more content to laugh at y'all. Or the stupid mistakes that y'all continue. If you sign Chuba Hubbard, that's a stupid mistake. I'm just letting y'all know. Because it's gonna all go back to why did you drafted Jonathan Brooks, knowing that he was already injured. Carolina Panthers ain't did a damn thing. Ain't did nothing. Except traded John Domingo to the Dallas Cowboys. With Jonathan was probably motherfucking happy, jumping with fucking joy. He don't give a damn. He don't care. At least you have a chance now. Yep. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers for really not doing shit. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers for having their fan base thinking. The dumb fan base thinking they still got a shot at the playoffs. The smart fan base are talking like me. They motherfucking stupid. We supposed to be getting draft capital, loading up for the draft. You know what I mean? People with the same record as us. The Carolina Panthers really seriously thinking that they have a chance to get to the playoffs. They also are thinking they're gonna win this game Sunday. That's the reason why they're really not making the trades like they want. But this is what they talked about in the offseason.
Joined here by Coach Dave Canales. Coach Canales, welcome to Carolina. You said you want to build a contender here in Charlotte. What's that going to look like in year one?
Year 1, year 3, year 6, play great defense, run the ball, great things come off of it. Be crazy about taking care of the football. That's the style of football we got to play. Special teams, screaming down the field with attitude, looking for those guys who are going to contribute on all phases, and really building that brand, that style of football with great effort, great enthusiasm, great toughness, and really a smart football team, exposing them to some situations as we build this.
Last year with the Buccaneers, you got to play against Bryce Young twice. What was your assessment of him as a quarterback? And you talked a lot about complementary football.
Yeah.
How would you like to surround an offense that complements what he's good at here in Carolina?
Bryce, accurate, courageous, resilient. I thought he saw some great challenges this year. And then just going forward, just making it about the basics, making it about him just doing his part. And if he can just be focused on that, he'll put us in a position, we'll all be in a position to be successful.
Joined now by the new general manager of the Carolina Panthers, Dan Morgan. Heading into free agency, what do you see as some of the Panthers' biggest needs? Is it shoring up the offensive line, a big-bodied wide receiver? What are some of the big holes you're hoping to fill this offseason?
Yeah, we're still going through that. We're still talking it through, and I talked about alignment and communication. We're going to have a lot of talks about the roster and where we need to improve here in the next 2-3 months. We're going to have a lot of hours in the draft room, going over free agency, going over the college players, and I'm excited about it. But we need to bring the right type of players in here.
Last question for me. You're someone that obviously played a number of years here in Carolina. You know how passionate this fan base can be. They're really yearning for a team that they can really get behind. How important is that to give this city something to root for and kind of make black and blue more than just the team colors, get back to that way of playing hard defense?
Yeah, it's very important. Obviously playing here for 7 years, and my kids were born here. My wife's from here. We care deeply about this organization and about winning. And I'm going to do everything in my power, roll up my sleeves, get to work, and put a lot of hours in to help make that happen.
Man, Dan Morgan need a motherfucking stop. He almost worse than lying as Bill Haney. They ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. They ain't doing nothing in the motherfucking the trade deadlines today. They only traded John Domingo. They didn't even get a third or a second. What are we doing here? I mean, what are we doing, Carolina? What the are we doing? What we doing? Y'all already know the game plan is set. That's why Chuba ain't gonna be traded. Bryce Young is the starter going in. Nobody's really gonna be traded. Adam Thielen probably is gonna play Sunday. These guys thinking they still have a chance to win. And you got a little look. Tampa Bay lost. So if you look at the situations, now you see why the Carolina Panthers ain't make no moves in the trade deadline. Matter of fact, they're not even making moves to upgrade. What are we doing? What are we doing, Carolina? Continue to. And this front office is pissing me off. This front office is pissing me the fuck off. But you want to have the nerves, want to try to bring Shador or Cam Ward in. And y'all can't even get y'all shit together. Y'all can't even get y'all front office shit together. Shame, man. Carolina Panthers makes no moves. No, we got these top quarterbacks coming in. Y'all ain't want to make no moves? Got to be kidding me. And y'all want to talk about bringing this guy in and make him your franchise quarterback? Come on.
Cameron Ward, he's an elite level passer, one of the best in college football.
Cam Ward's feeling really good.
This is really big news for Miami and the ACC.
If I was to go back, do this whole journey over again, I would. It's been difficult, but it's also been good.
Cam Ward was not supposed to be here, leading an undefeated Power 4 team with national championship aspirations. At least that's what he was told out of high school in Texas, where he received one scholarship offer to FCS Incarnate Word.
I knew as soon as I get on the field, I can let the play do the talking. One offer can change your life. It changed mine.
Ward put up monster numbers at Incarnate Word in 2 years, throwing for 6,908 yards, while leading the school to a conference title in 2021. Deciding it was time to play on the FBS level, he transferred to Washington State in 2022.
Ward lets it rip. Touchdown! Just like that!
I think I proved that I could play at the Power 5 level. I didn't prove, at least to myself, what I really wanted to do, and that was being, a winning quarterback.
At Wazoo, Ward threw for nearly 7,000 yards, but went just 12-13 in 2 seasons. He initially went into the transfer portal, but then opted to enter the 2024 NFL Draft, where he says he received a draft grade that would land him on day 2 or 3.
I took it personal. I tell myself every day that I'm the so I wake up and I tell myself I'm the best player in the country every day, and I really stand by that. I would say physically, I was ready for that next step to make it to the NFL, but at the end of the day, I truly did want to come back to play college football just because I haven't won.
Ward had visited Miami when he was weighing whether to transfer or go to the NFL.
We just made the decision that, it's really not over until he's got an NFL logo on and in a camp and doing something with an NFL team. So we just turned it up more. And then one afternoon, as we're getting close to reporting for school, there comes that FaceTime. Cam Ward, he says, I want to be a Miami Hurricane. He just elevated the confidence, the faith of the rest of those guys in that locker room.
Very vocal from day one. Cam came in here demanding stuff, and we kind of just went with him.
Ward has made what should have been routine plays look extraordinary, wowing not only fans across the country, but his own coaches and teammates.
The stuff that he do, I don't believe I'd be like, he just really did that. And I'd be on the field, I'd be blocking my man, and he's still running around the backfield, so I just stopped and I just be looking at him.
That was an unbelievable play by Cam Ward.
USF game, he flipped it back. That was ridiculous.
Escaping his Ward, somehow shovels it off. Wow.
He plays with what he calls a controlled aggression, never forgetting how far he's come to get to this moment.
I do play with a lot of hate in my heart just because of what I had to go through since high school, recruiting-wise, knowing I was better than a lot of other quarterbacks out here.
Ward drifting back, floats it complete and into the end zone.
Why are you not afraid to say out loud, I'm the best player in the country?
I'm just a big person on speaking it into existence. And it's just also, how I was raised to be confident in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself, nobody's going to be confident in you. I'm the quarterback at the University of Miami, one of the best football teams in the country right now. I wouldn't trade this position for nothing.
Yeah, Cam Ward ain't coming to Carolina. He going to New York. But good luck though. Good luck though. Hey, you never know. You never know. Never know. Just gotta hold on. We got a long season to go.
Man, Shedeur Sanders is the real deal. And I say that because there are some things that you cannot teach. And one is mental toughness and physical toughness. That young man stood in there. I watched him get smoked. They brought more than they could block. And you know, like I know, sometimes it's on the quarterback to get the ball out, receiver, get your eyes around. That young man stood in there, took the shot, got smoked, got up, complete pass, let's go. There is a level, there is something about in this game where it's nobody to help you. It's you against you. It's you against the man that you playing against. And sometimes you're going to beat a bear, and sometimes the bear going to get you. And you get smoked, and you got to get up and go do that again. That's something that is not able to be taught. You either have that innately in you or you don't. And as a football player, when I see a young man get hit and don't blink, don't budge, get up and get ready for the next play, that man can play with me. We can be on the same team any day of the week. I would coach him. I would work with him. I would play for him, play next to him. Like that, that's a person that you want on your roster. And when I saw that, I know, yeah, that's a young man that's going to have a long career in the NFL because he doesn't have any fear or any doubt in him, and he's going to make a play regardless of what he's facing.
Reed, my takeaway from the game is Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback. If the draft was today and I'm a GM and this is all that they have right now, their resume, I'm taking Shedeur Sanders as the number one quarterback right now in the draft. And you know me, I didn't feel this way about him even up to last week. But when I saw and what he did in this game of throwing with anticipation, making those middle of the field reads in terms of understanding that I am going to get my face rocked off. And I always say, if I can see a quarterback take a cinder block coming at their face and only about an inch away, then move to throw it, you have pocket toughness and pocket awareness. And his ability to hitch in the pocket, get small, come out big, find target, and throw on time, hit you in that hairline for you have the ability to run. I haven't seen a quarterback this year do that consistently in the pocket. I've seen Cam Ward run around and extend plays and do it like that. But in terms of playing from the pocket, last week was the best game I've seen Shedeur Sanders play. And if that's his last game in college, listen, whoever's taking that first quarterback need to have him in consideration.
Yeah. Shit. It might not even be either one of them. Ain't no telling what this, man, ain't no telling what the motherfucking Carolina Panthers, man. Them motherfuckers retarded. Ain't no telling what the motherfucking retarded ass motherfuckers gonna do. But look, they ain't made no moves. They ain't busting no grapes. They ain't making shit right now. Ain't nothing popping in the trade deadline. It's 3:16. They got the 4 o'clock. Let me see. Nah, they ain't did nothing. So they most likely ain't gonna do that. So as I said again, the Carolina Panthers have their mindset that they still has a chance to make the playoffs. That's their mind. They see a lot of people ain't gonna say what I'm saying, but that's what they're thinking right now. Trust me, they ain't gonna make no moves because they think they can win the game Sunday. And long as Tampa Bay continues to lose, and they could Carolina figure they can win. Carolina Panthers not making no moves because they think they still have a shot for the playoffs. Make sure y'all tap in, tune in tonight. The presidential election going live. Hit me up. Tap in. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you go support my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share button over there. Fire Dan Morgan. Let's fire Dan Canales. Has to be done. It won't be no moves made. Trade deadline. I don't know what it is. But ain't no moves gonna be made. That shit crazy. Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panther Nation. Keep pounding. I'm out.